What will the Tarleton 21 look like in 2025? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are here in Fresno, California, and here is a look at the Tarleton Motorsports number 21 for the 2025 season. This thing turned out beautiful. Excited to share with you the entire car today, kind of give you a tour of it. I'm actually here in Fresno at their shop for the entire week before we actually run our first race this Friday and Saturday at the Silver Dollar Speedway for the Silver Cup. The weather's looking good, so fingers crossed we get both nights in. And for today's show, I got Tommy's son Tommy here. He's going to be giving us a tour of the car as well as we do a quick walk around. The Tarleton car typically is completely blacked out. This year it is with just a little bit of a spin. So to get things started here up close, you can see the color scheme this year, black, gold, and silver. The base color being black, of course, the body being carbon fiber. This is for durability to last throughout the season, and it will look much nicer after you run a bunch of races. Gold on the number, silver outline, gold for many of the different logos. I personally feel like this thing looks so sharp, and it's a nice addition on top of the black color. Tommy, do you want to talk about, your dad was kind of trying to figure out what to do for our color scheme this year.
He was very skeptical about the gold. He wasn't sure about it because we had the prototype for Carson and he liked it, but he didn't know about with the silver.
As we talked about when I announced the, being in this car for 30 races this year, iconic, this car is iconic in California, right? And it's always just been blacked out. Well, then recently, a few seasons ago, they went to the blue. Did the blue, just a little bit, and this year, I think it's a nice change just to have a little bit of gold, and it really stands out, and gold on race cars, you really can't go wrong with. So I feel like we got a great package this season. That'll also help it be, a little more seen on the racetrack. But now for a tour of the race car and all of our different partners for the season, we will start up top here on the wing. We got American Rock and Rent, and underneath that here on the silver design, we have the Durst family. I gotta say, it's really cool having Durst on this car. Where I got my first ever ride in this sport was with Jimmy Elledge in QRC, and you've seen the Durst logo and Jet Fitness and all that. That family, they support Jimmy and what we do at QRC, so it's really cool to have that correlation here on the Tarleton car with the Durst family on as well. And moving down here in the gold, we have Tarleton and Son. And then moving here to the front wing, we have Shane DeWald Trucking. For you guys that follow me with the AT&T, you know Shane, his wife Teresa. They have been big supporters of me the last few seasons, and it's really cool that they followed me over here to the 21 car, so it's great to have them on the front wing. And another partner of mine that followed me over here to the Tarleton car, we have Orville Tax. These guys are out of Northern California, up in the Orville area. This will actually be a home race for them this coming weekend at the Silver Dollar Speedway. And then taking a step up here on the top wing, we have Tarleton and Son. You can also see their website below it. And then here on the inside of the top wing, we have High Performance Lubricants, Bandy and Associates, Executive Auto Sales, and one of my partners, Diamond Roofing Company out of Roseburg, Oregon. They're going to be helping on the 21 and the 18T. And then here on the back of the body, we have Team, Sanders Engineering, Willwood Racing, Factory Kane, and Fat Al's Custom Shop. And one of the final logos we have here on the car underneath the wing, the Tommy Tarleton logo. On these lower panels, we also have some more contingency stickers, and then we have Prime Composites, who creates all the carbon on these cars, and the last sticker right here on the nose cap. That's pretty cool. So that's a tour of the 21 car. I'm feeling so ready to get things here underway. It's going to be really cool to be a part of these guys' team here. Remember, we're going to run early in the season up through about May, maybe one race in early June, and then I'll resume with them, kind of late September into October to finish off the year. With everything, I want to give a big thank you to Tom and Martha Tarleton, and then Tommy and Melissa and the entire family and all the employees that make all this happen. Again, it's just so cool to be in this spot, have this opportunity, drive this race car, and we're hoping to put it in victory lane many times this season, run hard, run up front, get to travel around, and also big thank you to Tommy here for giving me the chance. And before we put this thing back in the shop and then load it in the box for this weekend, what do you guys think of the design Of course, you had to know this thing was going to be black. That's not going anywhere, but again, I thought it was really cool to have the spin of a little bit of gold, a little bit of silver. It's really just so clean. On top of that, the awesome shop that we have. So we're going to be making some more content down here in Fresno before we go racing this weekend. Tommy, is there anyone you want to give a shout out to before we end the show?
Yeah, my sisters Tori and Taylor Tarleton, and my cousins Luke and Liv.
Yeah, shout out to those guys, and thank you all for watching and being a part of this journey with me. It's really cool how far things have come from back racing outlaw karts, you know, years ago, creating videos, and then, you know, starting my sprint car deal. A lot of great support from my parents and all the people around me, and then now, you know, all these partners, and now an opportunity, you know, getting to drive for Shark Racing 2 years ago, and then back in my own car, now in the 21 car, and just so cool to be on the journey that I'm on and to have you guys all here as we really try to take on sprint car racing as a whole and work our way towards the top. So that's going to end today's show. The last and final thing, you guys can now head on over to tannerhomes.com/shop for our new t-shirts with the 21 car, new hats with the 21 car, new replica wing panels and die casts.
And wings.
And wings. You guys, 150 scale and 118 scale. So if you collect the die cast, we now have those available for pre-order, and they will ship in a few months. So excited to have those for you guys and be kind of a cool memory, you know, of this opportunity to be a part of Tarleton for the 2025 season. So make sure to head on over. Link will be at the top of the description. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys at Chico this weekend. All right, let's get after it. Deuces.